What if the ground beneath your feet was never truly still? Welcome to Chapter 2. Rahan noticed another small earthquake near Nepal. Why does that region always... Because the ground beneath all of us is not one solid piece, said Naani. I'm Dr. Faruqi, field geologist. Today's big question. What shapes the crust is the layer we live on? Only 5 to 40 kilometers thick. The crust and upper mantle form the lithosphere, broken into pieces. The Earth is broken into tectonic plates. Pacific? Heat from the core makes molten material rise and cool material sink. At a convergent boundary, colliding continental plates crumple upward into... When an oceanic plate meets a continental plate, it sinks beneath it. At a divergent boundary, plates move apart and magma rises to form... At a transform boundary, plates slide past each other without... Most earthquakes and volcanoes cluster along plate boundaries. Long before it had a name, Indian scholars studied earthquakes. India has known devastating earthquakes, like Gujarat in 2001. Physical weathering, temperature changes, frost, or chemical weathering. Explode. Minerals react with water, biological weathering. Planet rowing episodes claring a webdestent. Plant roots growing into cracks, split rocks apart. Weathering breaks rock down where it stands, while erosion carries... The Sindhu-Sarasvati civilization used contouring, bunding, and terracing to save soil and water. Running water, glaciers, wind, waves, and in its upper course a river carves V-shaped valleys and waterfalls. In the middle, it meanders, forming oxbow lakes. In the lower course, it builds fertile deltas like the waves build beaches but also carve cliffs, arches, and lone sea stacks. Glaciers grind out U-shaped valleys and cirques, then leave ridges of rock and debris called moraines. In deserts, wind carves yardangs, polishes ventifacts, and piles sand into barchan dunes. Underground, acidic water dissolves limestone into caves, stalactites, and stalagmites. The Himalaya shielded India, yet passes like the Khyber allowed cultural exchange. The Thar Desert limited settlement but encouraged trade routes like the Silk Route. Landslides, avalanches, glacial lake outburst, floods, and dust storms. Landforms can turn dangerous, and understanding them saves lives. In February 2021, Chamoli saw a terrible flood. Internal forces build the earth up, external forces wear it down. Together, they touch every human life.